I once loved someone that the world forgot, and now I'm not sure if I ever loved her at all. It was the summer of 2009, and I was 26. I'd just moved into a quiet rental house in a Massachusetts suburb, a pale green two-room, with creaky floors and a window that stuck halfway when it rained. The house had come fully furnished, which was perfect for someone like me, someone not planning to stay. I had no long-term plans. I was a freelance editor working from home. I didn't even own a car back then. I walked to the grocery store. I walked to the post office. I walked ... a lot ... and that's how I met her. Her name was Lena ... I think it was. I remember the first time I saw her. She was sitting on a bench outside the library, legs crossed, one shoe on the edge of the bench, scribbling something in a notebook. She looked ... real. Not beautiful, necessarily, but tangible. Like someone you remember meeting even if you never actually did. She looked up when I passed by. "First time in Hollowbridge?" she asked. I blinked. "Yeah," I said. "Is it that obvious? You don't walk like you live here." And then she smiled. "People here always look down when they pass someone." I liked her immediately. Not in a romantic way, not yet, but in that maybe this person will matter kind of way. And she did, at least. I think she did. Lena and I started talking regularly. She would appear randomly, sometimes on the bench, sometimes at the coffee shop, once in the park, sitting on a swing, even though it was nearly midnight. She said she didn't sleep well. Neither did I. She told me she was a good, that she'd worked on crime books, memoirs, political crap no one reads. I believed her. We even talked about collaborating, her writing, me editing. It felt like something was beginning. She was sharp, funny, quiet, but never empty. I still remember how she looked when she was thinking, how she'd twirl her pen and mutter lines under her breath, how her fingers would tremble slightly when she was about to say something vulnerable. Those are the details that make someone real. Right, we kissed for the first time on a Tuesday. Remember, because it rained, because she smelled like coffee and lemon, because she touched my neck like she'd done it before. And then, she was just in my life, like she'd always been. She'd leave a book on my windowsill, cook pasta at 2 a.m, fall asleep with her legs tangled over mine like roots. I didn't think I needed photos, because I had memory. But memory is a liar. The first crack happened in late August. I posted a photo on Facebook, a candid one. The table was a mess, and Lena had her hand in mid-motion, reaching for the last slice of pizza. But when I uploaded it, she wasn't there. Her plate was, her drink, her napkin, the one she always folded in fourths, but the seat next to me was empty. I thought it was a glitch. Bad angle, weird lighting. I tried again. Different photo. Different night, same result. Her voice in the video. Her laugh, but no face. No body, just silence, where presence should be. I asked my friend Matt about her. Lena. He said, "Who's that?" "You met her," I said. "At the bookstore." He shook his head slowly. "No, man. You were alone." I laughed nervously. "You guys even argued about that Salinger reissue, but he didn't blink, didn't smile, didn't remember." I searched my messages, emails, notes, drafts of the stories. We were working on nothing, not even her name, not a single file with her fingerprint. No Lena. No folders labeled with her ideas. No saved calls. No texts. Even the number I thought was hers. Out of service, I started losing sleep. I printed the photos, studied the pixels. You know what I found? The shadows fell wrong. Like someone had been sitting there, but had been cut out, not edited, removed. As if the light itself had forgotten to remember her. I returned to the bench where we met. It had been replaced. The librarian didn't know who I was talking about. No one remembered the woman with the notebook. I checked the local paper. Obituaries, missing persons, nothing. I went to the coffee shop, same result. Then I asked the barista a different question. Have you ever seen me sitting with anyone? She paused. You come in a lot. Always alone. It got worse. One night, I found a note under my pillow, in my own handwriting. Don't try to find her. She didn't want to stay. I hadn't written that, at least. Not while awake, that night. I dreamed of a house with no doors, just windows. Endless windows, and behind every pane, Lena, fading, slowly, as if reality was erasing her one frame at a time. I started recording myself while I slept. Hours of nothing, but once. At 3:14 a.m., I sat up, eyes open, and whispered. She was never in the photo. Over and over and over. I left the house in October, abandoned the lease, left everything behind. I don't know where Lena went, or if she ever was, but sometimes, when I'm scrolling old posts or flipping through old notebooks, I find gaps, pauses in thought, sentences that stop midline, and in those pauses, I feel her, like a dream you forget the moment you wake up, but leaves you afraid to fall asleep again.